The Honolulu City Council passed a bill that would ban plastic bags by 2015. The mayor now has to make a decision on that bill. And there's been a lot of discussion lately about placing a tax instead of going plastic-free. So are the benefits greater if a plastic bag tax was in place? Well, joining us this morning is John Lynham from the University of Hawaii Economic Research Organization with more. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Mama.
So it looks like everyone's concerned about the environment, but what about a plastic bag tax? So why are economists in favor of a tax instead of a straight-out ban?
Well, plastic bags are a good example of something that has a short-term benefit but a long-term cost. They're really, really useful for carrying our stuff home from the store, but they take a long time to biodegrade, and they're really, really, really expensive to recycle. So most plastic bags just end up as rubbish. And we actually use a lot of plastic bags. People are often surprised to realize that the average person uses, I think, more than 1,000 plastic bags every single year.
Wow.
That's about 3 plastic bags every single day. So economists favor placing a tax on plastic bags because it forces people to recognize the true cost of a plastic bag. Because the cost of a plastic bag isn't just the cost of making it, it's also the environmental cost.
And so people want to reduce, the use, and they don't want all these plastic bags to end up in the landfill. So if you do place a tax on the plastic bag instead, will it really reduce the use of those bags?
So the effect of placing a tax on plastic bags has really been pretty amazing. And one of the first places to adopt this policy was actually Ireland, which is where I'm from there originally, and my family still lives there. And I remember seeing with my own eyes the amazing effect this tax had on people's behavior. And I think, the best example was my own father. So my father is about as far away from a hippie as you can get. He works in construction, drives a big SUV, doesn't recycle, he's not into the green movement at all. But as soon as they introduced this tax, he did a complete 180. Now when he goes to the store, he struts in with his canvas reusable bags like, I don't know, he's a yoga teacher at Whole Foods or something.
Yeah, because you can feel the effects of the tax.
Exactly.
So why not just ban plastic bags altogether, which is what the council just voted on?
Right. So just this last Wednesday, that's what the city council voted on. And obviously anything that reduces the amount of plastic we're using is a good policy. But there are some drawbacks to a complete ban. The reality is there are benefits to plastic bags. That's why we have them. They're cheap and they're convenient. I try to bring reusable bags, but sometimes I forget or sometimes I don't have enough. So there's a real benefit to being able to get a plastic bag. So economists in general favor policies that force people to recognize the true cost of what they're doing, but doesn't limit their choices. And a tax would nudge people in the right direction instead of just sort of completely hitting them over the head with a ban.
Well, really interesting perspective, John Lynham from UHERO. Thank you so much for joining us, and welcome again to the program.
Thank you.
And find out what the economists at UHERO are tracking. You can head to their Facebook page. You can also find a link to their website on the As Seen On section of KITV.com. It is 6:40.